So this is the first look, very belated first look, and very last review before I put this in the display of shame. I've had this for a long time. I've used it a lot. It's fine for cutting tape on boxes most of the time. The tip, there comes with a big warning about, you know, not using this to pry. I needed to open the box that you put the phone cables, you know, you plug the phone cable in. I need to open one of those because I need to extend a line. And, you know, I went, because I don't have fingernails, they're too soft and they rip, so I keep them really short. So I put the thing in and went, snap, tip, right off. That was it, that's all it took. So I put it in again and went, and it opened. Like it just a little bit of force is all it took to take the tip off. Crappy metal. You know, it's like way over engineered. It's engineered to look cool. It's like a, what do they call it? The P.E.C.K. P.E.C.K. Ed Halligan engineered. CRKT is the brand. It looks cool. The lock is really good. It has a nice lanyard. You know, and this part of the metal is nice and thick and whatnot. But that's it. That's the only thing that's any good about it, is those two features. The blade doesn't hold an edge. You know, I took the tip off, like I say, very easily. The pocket clip doesn't really clip solid. It looks like it should, but it doesn't. The knife looks cool. The lock is good. I can't think of anything good to say about it other than the lock is good and the lanyard hole is good. Nice size. It's in a solid piece of metal. Other than that, not worth the $39 I paid for it when I bought it. I thought I was buying a good knife at the time. It doesn't hold an edge. Hard to sharpen. This was the first chisel ground knife I had. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to buy another chisel ground knife. But I have since, because it was a really good price and I like it. But it holds an edge. Way better than this does. As far as I'm concerned, the blade's the wrong material. It's a neat looking knife, but useless. I mean, who wants a knife that breaks if you just sort of tap it? Well, okay, it didn't do that, but the way I used it, it shouldn't have broken. Waste of metal. Don't buy it. If they still manufacture them, I'd be surprised if they do. Not recommended. Waste of money, waste of metal. Don't bother. Bye. Thanks.